Hi again, everyone. Today we are going to talk about if I could live my life over, what would I do differently? So, when I say if I could live my life over, it means if I could live my life again. Here you see a very beautiful quotation from Charles Darwin, and he says, "If I had my life to live over again, I would have made a rule to read some poetry and listen to some music at least once every week." Similarly, I would like to ask you guys, what if you could live your life over again? What would you do differently? Remember, this is an if clause. This is the if conditional clause. If you could live your life over again, what would you do differently? Now we're going to talk about things that I would change. So what things do you think you would change? Now, if I had last year to live again, I definitely would get more exercise. I definitely would watch more TV. I'd probably read more books. I'd certainly stop eating so many snacks. I probably wouldn't give up ice cream as it's my favorite. I probably wouldn't spend more time on the internet. Okay? Now, in this case, what would your answer be? We're going to talk about the adverbs of certainty. The following adverbs are used when you talk about certainty of something. For example, definitely, probably, certainly, surely, clearly, undoubtedly. But we will see only these two adverbs, definitely and probably, in this lesson. Now, what do they mean? What does definitely mean? What does probably mean? Always remember that an adverb is used to modify a verb. Now, adverbs of certainty, what do? They express how certain or how sure you feel about something. How certain or sure you feel about an action or an event. Definitely means that you are 100% sure about an event or an action. Probably means that you're about 85% sure about an event or an action. Okay, let's see an example. Now you see in this example, we're going to use the adverb definitely. Now what does definitely mean? In this case, the first character says, "Are you coming to my party on Friday?" And the other one says, "Definitely." What does that mean? It means that he's definitely going to the party and he's 100% sure. He will go to the party. Okay? Now, in this one, you see probably. Now, probably, like I said, means you're about 85% sure about something happening. So in this case, you can see, look at the sky. It will probably rain today. So you know that it might rain today. Why? Because you can see that the sky is cloudy. If you see the formation is really, really easy. You use definitely before the main verb and after the auxiliary verb. So in this case, I would definitely go to the party tonight, where would is your auxiliary verb and main verb is go. So definitely comes in the middle. Now, when you use adverbs in negative form, always remember that they will always come after the subject. Okay? For example, I definitely wouldn't go to the party tonight. So in this case, if you compare it with the affirmative, in the affirmative, the adverb was between the auxiliary and the main verb. Now in this case, the adverb is before the auxiliary verb. So I definitely wouldn't go to the party tonight is how you use it in a negative form. Now let's see the formation of probably. This is no different. Probably is used, will be formed, or rather will be written in the same way. In the affirmative, I would probably go to the party tonight means that you are about 85% sure that you will go to the party. So you would use I would probably go to the party tonight. The same way as you would use to form definitely, you will use the same method to form probably. So please remember that always in the negative, if you see the negative in this case, is I probably wouldn't go to the party tonight, which means that you decided that you wouldn't really go to the party. So you would always put probably before the auxiliary verb and after the subject. Okay? So please keep this in mind. This is something that we are going to use a lot. You will use a lot of adverbs. And if you have any problems, always do remember that you can contact me through email, or you can always speak to me during our Blackboard live sessions. See you next time. Bye bye.